Hey, how you doing? My name is Anthony Grulon. I'm the owner of Newborn Pest Control. Basically, we're a pest control company, but we're not your regular company that we just come into your home and take care of your situation. You go out and you still have a problem. No. If we had another name for our company, it would be The Solution, because that's what we try to find. We basically service for termites, rodents, roaches, mice, pigeon control. What else do we cover? Your carpenter ants.
Bed bugs, so famous
Bed bugs.
now.
People ask us why we're newborn, and we've thought of everything for newborn. One day I was walking, I said, just newborn. What is newborn? Newborn is a great feeling, a new start. You know, how many times we say, I wish I was just a baby again, because everyone is pleasing me. You know, everyone's taking care of me, and just that feeling, just the feeling of everything being refreshed and starting over, and knowing you could go back into your house bed bug free, rodent free, is a great feeling. You have, in the winter, the rodents are just like us. They don't want to be cold, so they move in, and they move in a whole lot, and they don't pay rent. In the summer you have your ants. You have the bees that come into play. Termites start around the spring, the beginning of spring. That's when you start seeing all these flying ants, and you start going hysterical. Roaches, they don't have a time where they're just around. Bed bugs, a nickname we like to give them, and I'm copywriting this, is vampire roaches. Yeah, that's what they are. They're another one that don't have a season. They just prefer a certain location, and when it comes to certain insects, they prefer certain locations as well. You have your water bug, who they're around all season, but when it starts, whenever it's raining, whenever it's hot outside, they try to move in to the moist areas. So that's where, if you notice, you're like, why do I have a water bug in my apartment? It's not really because it's not like a regular roach. A water bug is the bigger one. It's called an American roach. The roaches are the smaller one. The smaller roaches, they want to stay in your apartment. They want to hide. If you're seeing them during the day, when you turn on the lights and you're seeing them hanging around, that's kind of a problem, because they're nocturnal. They don't like the light. So when the lights are on and you see roaches, that's because there's probably a lot in your wall forcing them out. But if you see an American roach, which is a water bug, it's basically an issue where they were in the basement, it's probably too hot. They were outside, probably too hot. Moving up to the cool area, which is your apartment, where they don't last too long. Most of the time when you walk into your apartment, they turn on their back and they're up. So. But season-wise, yes, there's always a season when it comes to pest control. Here in New York, where it's constant because of rodents. So if you get into the business, you have to do some kind of rodent control, because rodent and roach, because that's all around. In the summer, basically, especially in Westchester, you have a big ant issue. Whether it's carpenter ants, black ants, Argentina. To your termite entomologist who studies beyond pest control, the insect itself, we have him on staff to give him a call and speak to him and get a solution from him. But constant training. When it comes to bed bugs, for instance, it's been about a decade since it arrived to New York. We're looking at constant training, constant education. There's always new findings. And then there's constant things being brought in the news that are not true, so you have to be prepared for that. This is the Google generation, so you're looking at you not knowing what a bed bug is or how to service a bed bug. We have to understand that the customer probably knows